Hello, my dears. It's me, ordinary girl trying to be fabulous, and welcome to my channel. Welcome to my subscribers. Welcome to my new subscribers, and welcome if you're not a subscriber. If you are not a subscriber and you enjoy my content, I hope you will consider doing so. If you don't enjoy my content, I hope you'll consider subscribing. I'll never tell. Oh, and I really enjoy engaging with my comment section. So please leave me a comment and then leave me a like, share my video if you like it, all that good stuff. And so let's get into what my channel is about. So, a few things about me. I am a review channel. I'm a failed weight loss channel. I do history, books, cooking, gardening, fashion hauls, and I have a lot of short videos about my puppies. And that seems to be what y'all like the best, so I'll keep making short videos about my puppy. So I was taking my lovely little Annie out, and I realized that I had made a gotcha day video for Olivia, which I will link in the description, but I had not made a gotcha day video for Annie. The reason I did not make a gotcha day video for Annie is because I was doing that intuitive eating experiment in July, and that's when her gotcha day is. And as far as intuitive eating goes, I do not recommend. I mean, if you're already healthy and you have a healthy relationship with food, then you could probably do intuitive eating. But if you're like me and you do not have a healthy relationship with food, then obviously I'm not a doctor or dietitian, nutritionist, or whatever, but I do not recommend intuitive eating for me. And, I don't necessarily recommend it for people with disordered eating habits because, it's hard to fix those. That's what I'm working on fixing, and that's why I'm a failed weight loss channel, because I like to eat more than I burn. So with that, let's talk about. Okay, so this video is about Annie and her gotcha day. I had a rat terrier named Mandy, and she was like the light of my life. And I'm looking at it right now. Hold on, I'll be right back. So anyways, I loved Mandy so much. And see, I even had a Mandy cuddle clone made. I've had several of these made. I highly recommend the Cuddle Clone Company. So I even had a Mandy cuddle clone made. Had her little ear sticking up and the little one down. So yeah, Mandy was the love of my life, in doggy ways. So I had Mandy, and she got to be 14 in like 8 or 9 months, and she got really sick, and we had to make the decision that is hard for all pet parents to make. And that was on March the 8th. So we made that decision, and I knew I was going to go to Florida in the summer, so it was like March the 8th, and I was going to Florida in June. So I didn't think it would be fair on a new pet to get a new pet and then go to Florida for a week. That the dog wouldn't understand that. So I decided to wait, and it killed me because I missed Mandy so much. And I could tell that Olivia missed Mandy as well. As you know, Olivia is my 9-year-old Japanese chin. So she missed Mandy, and after Mandy passed away, she grieved a lot too. I could tell. After Mandy passed, Olivia got sick too, and that was just because I've heard the stories of you have to send one dog to the Rainbow Bridge, so then the other dog just grieves themselves to death. So Olivia got sick too, and I took her to the veterinarian and got her better. Thankfully, she got better. I'm so glad because I don't think I could have taken it. I couldn't have bared it if it was not to be born for me to have to say goodbye to both of my dogs in like the space of a month. I would have been I'm sure other pet parents understand. But so I knew that I was going to Florida in June, and I thought, well, it's not fair on a dog because they might not understand if they're with me, April or May and part of June, and then I take them to well, see, they would have stayed with my sister because she's got a big backyard. She's got a big potty. But still, I don't think that a dog would have understood it. They would not have understood this new why are we going. I finally got used to this group of people. Why am I over here, and where did this group of people go? So, yeah. So I decided to wait until I got back from Florida. So, while I'm in Florida, I'm looking at Pet Finder, which, if you want to rescue a dog, cat, I think they have other animals, it's a very good place to rescue. And there was a rat terrier who was named Felicity, and she was in Howard County, the same place where I found Mandy. But I got home and we went to Howard County, and I went in and I looked at Felicity, and how it's just not right. Well, I mean, I'm sure she was a wonderful dog, and I'm sure she made someone a wonderful pet parent, but Felicity just didn't seem right for me. She was a larger dog, about 30 pounds. So I personally like smaller dogs. They're not necessarily easier to control, but they're, I just like smaller dogs, like, in the 10 to 15 pound range. Mandy was like 15 pounds. So I was sad because I thought I really wanted Felicity, and I thought I really wanted Felicity to work out, but she didn't. So I went back on Pet Finder to find another dog, and I was like putting in applications. Like, every dog I saw that I liked, I would put in an application. There were these other dogs. They were like terrier mixes, and they were Janice and Joplin, and they were cool. But the thing is that they had to be adopted together, and I wasn't looking for two dogs because dogs are expensive. Dogs take a lot of time. I did not feel that with Olivia I could bring in a bonded pair. I didn't feel like that would be fair to Olivia. And then, like, Janice and Joplin were litter mates, so they're bonded. So how would they react to Olivia? And then on top of that, two dogs, two vet bills, vaccinations, all that good stuff. So they were good. They didn't want to break them up, so I declined them. But there was this dog on Pet Finder, they had her labeled as a terrier mix, and I just fell in love with her. I had the picture from Pet Finder, but I seem to have deleted it, which, you know, irritates me that somehow this picture got deleted because this is part of Annie's history. And she just looked so thin and frail laying on a bed looking up there, and I saw this picture and I was just like so in love with this little dog. The thing is that Annie has issues. Annie does not like strangers. And they said, well, you know, she gets used to people, and she does. Eventually, she will warm up to you if you give her the chance. If you don't give her a chance, she won't warm up to you. If you don't like her, she don't like you. That's just the way it is. So, I was like, well, I can deal with this dog that's got issues, and she'll be fine. Well, so I put in an application, and they call me, and it was July. It was the first week of July. So, they're like, and it was in Kent County, Maryland. So it was across the Bay Bridge. And it's the first week of July. July 4th is coming up. And they're like, well, you need to get here, and you need to, like, get here before July 3rd because that's when the traffic starts building up on the Bay Bridge for the holiday. So, and because Annie doesn't necessarily like everybody, we want to see how well you get along with her and how well Olivia will get along with her. So, that day we packed up Olivia in the car and took her across the Bay Bridge and took her to Kent County. I can't even remember what that. I think it's the Humane Society, the Kent County Humane Society, to see how they would get along. And Annie was, Annie. Eventually she calmed down for us, but she still was like, I don't know you people. So, I mean, for me, she warmed up like right away. And that was great because, I wasn't worried about that. I thought I'll be fine and I'm going to be right back. So, I thought, oh, I can deal with a dog like Annie. That'll be fine. So, Annie has issues. She is an interesting dog. She doesn't like people at first. She takes a while to warm up. Oh, I am sorry. That's gross. Have allergies and other issues. But yeah, she takes a little while to warm up to people. And I do have a couple of people who come over and she loves them and they have earned her trust, which is something she doesn't bestow very easily. And for everyone else, Annie wears a muzzle because I don't want to take a chance on her nipping or biting someone whom will insist she be put to sleep. Because I couldn't bear that. Because, I love this dog madly. All her warts and all. For me, she is the best dog. She loves me and trusts me. And I love her. And I take care of her. And I trust her. So, yeah, she's the best little dog. I think I was drawn to her. I don't know if anyone else would have been as forgiving about her as I am. Maybe that's just my, savior complex coming out. But yeah, she's the best little dog. Yep, she is truly the best little dog. I don't think I can say that enough. And something I almost forgot. The day that we brought Annie home, it was over 100 degrees heat index. I don't think it was actually, the temperature was actually 100 degrees. I think it was just the heat index, but it was still a pretty hot day. It was like July the 2nd or 1st. And, so, like, I take, because Olivia's in a carrier and Annie's in a carrier. So I take Olivia in the house first, and then somehow the lock got flipped. So I locked us out of the house. And don't worry, there were people in the car with me. I wasn't leaving Annie in a hot car. I would never do that. But yeah, I got locked out of the house. So on top of the fee to adopt Annie, we had to hire a locksmith to come and open the door, and that was quite a thing because we had to hire a locksmith. I had to show my driver's license to prove that I actually lived there, and then I had Annie, who didn't like strangers, but she saw the locksmith. She was okay with the locksmith, but a trainer told me that she probably was so tired that she didn't know how to handle it. So that's probably why she didn't react to the locksmith at that time, which is probably true. Very possible. So, that's the story of Annie. And here she is in her little carrier when I brought her home. And here she is when we got in the house, and before I took her out. Potty training her was very interesting because I don't know that, well, she had lived in the country, and she probably had a dog run and could probably go out in her dog run anytime she wanted to. So that was difficult. So yeah, that was great. That was fun. And it hasn't always been smooth sailing, but like I've said before in my other videos, I would not trade Annie for a well-behaved dog. I feel like she and I were meant to be together. And so I'm going to show you some cute pictures and video of Annie so that y'all can see how adorable she is. And we'll do that. And then we'll come back. So, thank you for letting me share about Annie and her gotcha day and how she came to live with me. And thank you for watching. I really appreciate you all, and I hope to see you in the next video. So, thank you. Thank you. Goodbye. See you later. Bye.